good, y'all? Timothy Glean coming at you with another video. I just want to talk about self-improvement. There's too many people that's gotten into this lane in life where they're improving, but improving for vain reasons. The biggest thing that I don't desire for anybody is to be led of vanity, to be led of the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, and achieving things. So when you start to do that, you start to forget the main reason why you do things. You start to forget the purpose of it all. And it's good to improve ourselves, our livelihoods, just our mental, our spiritual lives, just even our physical lives, and working out and just getting our bodies in shape and together, eating healthier, doing business better, having better friends and colleagues and better people that you deal with. You choose better men and women to be with as far as relationships and marriage. If you are improving on yourself, I would think that anybody would want to have a higher standard of their overall life, but to be content at where you are in the midst of it, because sometimes in our self-improvement journey we beat our current selves down because we're not where we want to be, and we beat that person down until we're at that place where we see ourselves want to be. And one of the biggest reasons that we should be improving is for our loved ones, but the ultimate biggest reason is for the Most High, that we improve ourselves and everything in ourselves and of ourselves in this life as much as we physically can by the grace of the Most High, to improve those areas in our lives. And I'm telling you that when you start to do that, reflective work, when you start to do that inner work, when you start to, like I said, especially if you're a man of faith or a woman of faith, and you're praying to the Most High, and you're going to Him for answers and seeking clarity about yourself, about your habits, about certain things. Like when you ask the Most High, like, hey, show me myself, show me the things that are not pleasing to you, the Most High will show you within 5 seconds, or He'll show you within 5 minutes. He might show you within 5 hours. But as you go throughout your days, you can see more and more clearly. Even the Most High will present situations to show your biggest issues and your biggest problems. And I'm saying that from experience, but also just from the experiences of others and how people have been led to a deeper level of sanctification. Because ultimately we have to improve on our walk with the Most High. This is something that we can't do in our own strength, but there are things that we can do to allow the grace of the Most High to flourish in our lives. And as we continue to have faith, to do the works, to exemplify our faith, that the Most High will bring the increase, that the Most High will bring the breakthrough, that the Most High will bring the miracles, that the Most High will bring the blessings into your life. And like I said, I'm not trying to speak on a prosperity preacher, because it's sad that you have to explain yourself every time you say something about prosperity. Like the Most High just wants us to be poor, and wants us to be broke, and wants us to not have anything, and wants us to be just out here looking bad and just numb. So when you're improving on yourself, we have to take all these things into account. The Most High above all. We take the Most High above all, above everything, and then we go into the next realm of our family members, our loved ones, our community, just whatever field we in, and just the co-workers or the colleagues that are around us that help us get the job done. Like, these are the things that we are to improve for, so that whatever space we're in, no matter where we're in, that we can go in there with confidence, knowing that we worked on ourselves the best that we can. And I know I said men and women, but my channel really, not even my channel, it don't really speak to men. It just happens to be that way, as us men don't really have much out here, where we got a lot of men pandering to women nowadays. We got a lot of men that don't even like women out here. They just don't like women, or men is just saying what women want to hear. That you don't get a lot of real men out here that can gather and fellowship and congregate, and that's not a he-man's woman haters club. Like, we, like, what I'm saying? Like, we as men can gather and not hate women, love women and want to marry women still, but be single and be in our purpose and continue to grow, to continue to improve. And I'm telling you, if that's the type of journey that you're on, that you're living in purpose, you believe in the Most High, you believe in Christ. I don't care if I call myself an Israelite and you call yourself a Christian, that me and you as Christian brother, and I could be a set apart brother, or just whatever you call yourself, whatever label you go by, as long as you're set apart, as long as you're improving, you're a husband, you got children, you want to grow, you want to improve your life, your livelihood, and you want to walk closer with the Most High, this is the channel for you. Somebody that's going to keep it real with you. And once again, I call myself an Israelite. That doesn't mean that I hate all white people or anything like that, or thinking that other people going to hell, because I believe Israelites can go to hell too. But ultimately, I strive to be set apart. I strive to be Christ-like. And I'm just a man that's just going through every day, just going through the challenges of every day. And I'm just motivated to come on here and speak to you because of that. Because I know from my first video that I made 32 videos ago, when I said, hey, it's time to lock in, that was me speaking to me. And right here, full circle, coming back around, I'm talking to myself again. It's time to lock in. It's time to get in purpose. It's time to grow. It's time to improve. And a lot of these things are in my hands. But what's not in my hands, I put in the hands of the Most High and allow His grace to work in my life, to do the things that I need to do the things that I need to do for my family, for my loved ones, and ultimately to serve the Most High and to be the best that I can and walking in purpose, to be the best version of myself. And daily, I should strive towards that. Daily. This ain't just one day, one and done. This is daily, y'all. So I hope that this can bless you. In Yahushua's mighty name, I love you.